Welcome to this lab. In this lab, we are going to look at how to create a virtual machine. So we are going to create a new instance from the Cloud Console. First of all, you go to the compute engine. This one or this one is fine. So we're going to the VM instance, and from here we create the instance. So in the machine configuration, I rename this to the GCE lab, and the region I will use the default value US Central 1, and the zone is also US Central 1C. Okay, so you remember though this zone that you selected because you're going to use it later on. And the series here is a default E2, and the machine type is also default E2 medium. So how about the OS storage? So when I go to the OS storage, right, make sure that it is Debian, and then the version is Linux 11 or anything. The size, okay, let's say the size is 10. Yes, that's what we want. Now go to the networking. So you want to have allow the HTTP traffic for our testing later on. And then once all the sections are configured, you can scroll down to launch your new virtual machine instance. So it will take about a minute for the virtual machine to be created. Yes, I can see it's finished. How do you connect to the virtual machine? So we can use either the SSH on the right here, click on it, then it will launch the SSH client directly from your browser. Yeah, click on the authorize. Because this is a brand new machine, right, we have to do a lot of like the Windows update things, but this is a Linux, so we are doing the Linux update, and that is done. Now we're going to install the nginx. So basically you can see what are the tasks that is running now using this command. So to see the web page, you can return to the cloud. So now we are returned to the Cloud Console. You can also click the external IP link in this so that a new browser or tab is open, and this is how this look like. So nginx is a high performance open source web server, that's why it's showing you a web page. Okay, with this we have done the first step. Now task 3 is to create a new instance with gcloud. So previously we using the console to build the VM instance. Now we're going to use Cloud Shell, which is fully command based. Okay, we are now in the command base here, so I'm going to paste this command to build the instance. This time we will create the instance using this command, and the name is called GCE Lab 2 for the instance name. Oh, okay, because we haven't set up the zone yet. So first we need to set up the configuration properly. Okay, so first we will set the region. And the zone. Yeah, it should be all good now. Let's run this again. Okay, this time is successful. Let's check my progress. Yep, all good. The new instance has this default value Debian 11 Blue Eyes, and the machine type is E2 medium. A root persistent disk with the same name as the instance. The disk is automatically attached to the instance. You can also see the default by running this command here. You can set the default region and zones that gcloud uses if you are always working with one region or zone you don't want to append the -- zone. To do this, you can run the command like this. Okay, anyway, I'll Control C to exit. So if I go to the console now and refresh this page, I should see there are 2 instances. Yep, this is the new one that we created. Okay, because it's switching back to here, I think I better close this and back to this now. Hopefully it will work. So do you want to connect? By the way, I'm connecting using the SSH sessions again into the new instance. No phrase, so I just enter to get in. Yep, now we are inside the GCE Lab 2 instance. See what is there? Nothing. Okay, we can exit just by typing in exit and the connection will be closed. Yep, congratulations, you have completed the lab. You can end the lab now.